Welcome, everybody, to tonight's episode of Disorderly Decisions, Reign of Storms. Thank you for joining us, for those of you who watch, those of you watching on YouTube, but those of you who decide to watch later, thank you for coming. I'll pass it now over to our wonderful and benevolent, humble, and generous DM, Vader the Mad. Take it away.
Ah, generous. I don't know about that. Well, hello, everybody. I am the aforementioned Vader the Mad. Thank you, Sylvan, for all those accolades.
You're welcome.
How are my players doing tonight? How's everybody's weekend?
It was good.
Doing good. Staying alive.
Pretty damn awesome, actually. Didn't do anything, which is sometimes nice.
I feel that.
Slowly dying.
Well, actually, I can't say I didn't do anything. I did do stuff. Today, we didn't really do anything. The rest of the weekend, we did. Because I had a D&D game in person yesterday that I ran. And then we went to an auction. So, yay. Supporting the school. Support your local schools.
Hooray.
Kids. It's good for you.
School is for fools.
Stay in school, kids.
Don't listen to that.
Nah. Leave school.
You do what you want.
Live!
You live. Well, before we get into this exciting episode of Reign of Storms, we have some clerical work to handle. Let me fill up my
Oh, clerical work? Wynn's got this.
watch Sturmus. Shut up.
Wynn pulls out a notebook,
Pull
with
that.
a whole bunch of like cute little things on it, and then a pen with like one of those toppers that's like an animal head. All like
No, she's
vibrant
got a
colors.
smiling cupcake,
Looks up
not
at
an
the
animal
sky
head.
and goes,
It's definitely a smiling
Well-
cupcake.
well, y'all, last time we got hurt, we actually forgot to get hurt, so come here. And she just like walks up and breaks Ressig's arm, punches her own ribs.
Yes, that is the matter of something that we need to take care of. We haven't been sticking to it, and I'm gonna blame all of us, even myself, for not remembering. So let's remember now, and remember as we go forward, that there's lingering injuries throughout this campaign. You guys are going to be fighting giants, things that are way bigger than you. So we have decided at the beginning of this campaign to use the lingering injury tables, and I think we've rolled on a grand total of 3 times.
Actually, it's been 7.
Yeah, most people just get minor
7
injuries
times.
except for Ressig. I think he was the only one
Yeah.
that really suffered anything bad.
Nope.
Yep.
I called it out on me versus that dragon. I lost an eye. Luckily, that got reversed, but
Oh,
Yep, got reversed.
I think Ressic
But,
had it happen like at least 4 of the 7 times we did it.
yeah.
Well,
But the one that's
Let's
serious
do it a
one
couple
was
more
eventually
times.
healed once he was no longer a halfling. And that was it.
well, let's do it. Let's do it again. This is gonna carry on for a little bit just because we forgot to do it. And I'm gonna use this nice little type based table that you sent me here, Sylvan. Luckily, everybody that went down in the last fight went down via some sort of bludgeoning damage. Aside from Millie and Renard. So, when you already rolled me one, I'm going to need Zurag and Ressig to also roll me one. D20, that is.
13.
High numbers are always great in these kind of things, I'm sure. Nothing's gonna
They
happen.
sure are. So let's see. 8 for a win. You are suffering from a major concussion. You have disadvantage on intelligence checks, wisdom checks, and charisma checks, as well as constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Ow.
Not a terrible thing
Oh,
for
I
our
like
healer.
this. I like this table because it doesn't just say just regular magical healing can get rid of it. It's actually a little bit more in depth. I like it.
You're welcome, everybody. This is what you
Can
get
we
when you
see the
spend.
table too?
This is what you get when you spend
No.
too much time at home. I could send it to you.
Yeah.
That would be lovely.
So we can send it to you.
Yeah. Carry on, I'll
Magical healing of 6. Magical healing of 6th level or higher, such as heal and regenerate, can cure the concussion. Alternatively, it heals on its own in 4 weeks.
Oh, fuck!
Oh.
Really long time.
Oh, okay.
So hold
Sorry,
on
but the person's dead.
hold on to that. 13 is a minor concussion. So Zurag, you have disadvantage on intelligence checks. This concussion heals if you receive any magical healing. Alternatively, it heals on its own in 2 weeks. If you already have a minor concussion, you suffer a major concussion. And Ressig probably got out of this the best somehow. You got a broken nose.
Woohoo! Like, I guess high is better numbers for this table. Yay.
It is. It is.
Usually not.
Why don't you roll one more for me?
Yeah, I figured that was coming. I
Yeah,
didn't just
that feels
go
fair.
unconscious. I did die. An 11.
There you go. Along with your broken nose, you have a minor concussion.
Yay.
I feel like since the whole campaign hasn't been running for 4 weeks, 4 weeks is a really long time for concussion.
Sure is. I want to get that looked at.
We don't even have the ability. No one has 6th level. We have to go and pay for that to get healed.
Yep.
Well, sorry, Millie. Your person's dying because Win is healing for 4 weeks.
All right. That was that we needed to take care of. Now who's going to do my recap?
I should do it from Win's point of view.
Like, what's the drunk
You can
dude
talk
from
when you have a concussion.
the drunk dude from The Simpsons? I don't remember his name.
Barney?
Is it Barney? Ah!
Or you're the Scottish
No,
janitor,
no.
Angus?
The guy who's always in the bar fucking drunk. I'm pretty sure that's
I think it's
Barney?
Yeah.
Barney, yeah.
The sad part is our recap's going to be pretty short. I think last session we spent sitting at a table talking.
When
What
we were
would you talk
playing,
about?
Yeah.
not having
There were some technical
disconnection
difficulties.
issues.
So yeah, last session we had some technical difficulties, which did delay us. But we also had a very long discussion, and we discussed what our next steps were. And it's good that Vader has this map of Faerun up because that helps me out a lot, actually. We had discussed going to Hawk's Nest, where the fire giants were, to deal with that problem. There were some concerns from Ressig's side where we're just being reactionary. We're being the ones just running off. Other people need to step up and help. And while we had discussed that for a while, it eventually was brought back to our memory that Millie has a time limit on rescuing someone in the spine of the world. There's a frost giant we need to find soon. There's a candle flickering out. And that brought us to the discussion of going to Everland, and then teleporting via the Harper teleportation circles to Mirabar, and searching for this giant. Ressig had to spoke with his parents after this to find out that they were traveling off to go look for Ressig's sister, whose name I forgot.
Rissa.
Rissa.
They're twins. They always have very
I-
annoying names, every twin that I've ever met.
I believe Ressig managed to talk them into instead going to Nornor's Hold.
I
And meeting
told
up
them
with Bag of Nails.
Bag of Nails. 'Cause
Yes.
High Forest is not pretty.
So we were going to escort them to Everland, and they were going to make the rest of the way to Nornor's Hold themselves. They're going to Shadowtop Cathedral.
Yes.
He says, remembering as I say it. Trying to think of what else we did.
Research.
We did our best healing. We did some research. Went and investigated giants. They went to a library. We did some. I believe Millie talked to a priest or a cleric of Mistra. We bought some items like a diamond for Ray's dead. Ressy got his shield, which was another thing we bought. So we did a lot of bookkeeping last session, I believe.
Yeah.
Which was kind of needed after, because the session before that, we got our asses kicked. Wynn has done this all with a concussion today. And is there anything I am missing?
I think that happened right as we were about to leave.
Oh yeah, Wynn doesn't know about that, but there is a big scary demon on its way.
No, that was
No,
the
that
session
was the
before.
prior one.
Prior one, but I thought we saw more of that coming too.
It was Millie got a pain in her chest and saw an image of. Oh no, there was a flying castle hovering near the city, where several flying things came down. Millie got a pain in her chest and heard a voice inside her head that said, "To save me or help me."
And it was we believe it to be a dragon.
Yes, of some sort.
Baller.
Yeah. And now Silverymoon.
I completely forgot about the very end.
Now Silverymoon is part of the whole adventure, because they can get off their asses and stop thinking just about the city, since there's now a flying castle hovering above and about to rain down fucking hell.
They sent a patrol to Hawk's Nest. They were helping other places.
Nah. Not enough. Okay. Ressig is still pretty salty.
Rustic's the type of person that gets a piece of pie for free and it's like, where's the whipped cream?
Not that bad. She's definitely not quite that bad, but look, she's salty. That's all I'm gonna say. She's a little salty, but you know.
Like to imagine now throughout the day, Millie has had to like poke Wynn a couple times. Like, no, don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Wynn's just like,
gotta poke yourself in the forehead. Like, ow, ow, ow.
Oh, she's tipping over again. Win. That's a good girl.
Well, as the night has settled in, you guys can hear the commotion of people muttering and shouting and pointing towards the sky. You see guards rushing by. hear the clinking of their armor and their weaponry as they make their way towards this area of Silverymoon, where you see, as you look up, silhouetted by the bright moon, is a gigantic stone castle floating on a bed of clouds. You see this fortress stops moving, hovering about over a mile above the city, as two winged creatures begin to descend. You see them silhouetted against the moonlight before they lower enough to where the castle itself is blocking them, so you lose sight of them for a moment. But you see a commotion of guards is rushing towards one of the major gates of Silverymoon. What do you do?
Being it's silhouetted, we would be able to help you recognize this particular floating castle, right?
I don't think you've seen this particular floating castle.
But I mean, it wasn't
Zureg and I did. Or is it the same floating castle?
You get the feeling that it is.
Okay.
You saw this from like a very, very far distance.
Okay.
But just the general shape, and now seeing it up closer, you can kind of put two and two together.
Okay. Guess what, everyone? Silverymoon's involved now.
Might be our fault.
Don't say that too loud. I don't want to get kicked out of the city.
Well,
Win, open your eyes.
we should help. As useful as tits on a tea kettle these people have been so far, but I mean, I think we should help.
Do you think they're going for, the thingamabob?
The rod?
The dragon slaying thing? Yeah.
That
Pretty decent chance of that, I'd say.
Pretty decent chance of what?
They're going for the rod, sweetie. It's okay.
Oh, yeah. That. You think they're going for it?
yes, they already told us they're going for it. Win, lead the way.
Win will blink. Does Win remember where they were working on this thing?
Have you never had a concussion before?
A major concussion fucks you up. You will be completely spacey.
As a person who's never had a concussion before, I don't know.
It's
Win,
almost
follow my
impossible
finger.
to-
Millie will move it around.
The only time I've ever had a concussion, I can tell you I teleported multiple times as far as my point of view went.
Yep, I've been there. Yeah, it's hard to talk. Your body makes you want to throw up, and all you want to do is sleep. So Win's not leading it anyway.
I'll take it then. I'll bleed.
Win should be seeing a doctor.
Well, we don't have time for that. Don't worry. We'll get you help.
To be fair, I think we would have earlier in the day taken her to
Yeah.
a doctor if this were the case. Because
That's
we
very
just
true.
now got the injuries that happened a day
The
ago.
day before. Yeah. That's true.
Yep.
And we spent essentially a whole day just hanging out in the city.
BSing.
Yes.
Yep.
It
But
was
because we
late
forgot-
in showing its symptoms.
Because we
Because-
forgot about the lingering injury table, which should have been remembered.
Yeah.
We're gonna let that sting carry on a little bit.
Oh. Well, just don't cast any concentration spells.
Concentrate on what now?
Exactly.
Who?
Just grab Win.
Did you leave your bread in the oven?
Just grab Win
Win,
and
like,
just like lead her
Spins
along.
in a circle, confused.
That's gonna make it worse. Let's go.
Rest of
You
the
drag Win along with the crowd, and you find yourself coming up to a gathering of people. The guards are doing their best to interpose themselves between the crowd and what seem to be two tall winged creatures. Those of you who have seen these creatures before would know them as Arakakra. However, these look different. They have like really royal blue and pale blue feathers that seem to shimmer with a bit of icy substance on their feathers. They land. They are armed, but they do not have their weapons out. In fact, they seem to be addressing the entire crowd. You see one of them steps forward with a scroll, unfurls it. The other one brandishes a silver trumpet and sounds it 3 times, which eventually quiets the murmuring crowd. And you hear one of the Aarakocra read, "Hear now the words of Her Illustrious Excellency Countess Sansuri, Lady of the Azure Clouds, keeper of ancient lineages, and rightful scion of the high houses of the sky. Let it be known to the folk of Silverymoon, scholars, merchants, adventurers, and keepers of old treasures, that the Countess seeks relics of magic and antiquity, heirlooms of elder days that once belonged to the noble kindreds of the giants. Artifacts of power, curiosities of ancient craft, lost heirlooms of cloud giant lineage, and other enchanted relics of history are of particular interest to her court. Those among you small folk who possess such items, or knowledge of where they might be found, are invited to treat with the Countess an honorable parley. The Countess offers generous recompense for relics deemed worthy of her halls. Let it be understood, though, all negotiations will be conducted in good faith beneath the banners of the Countess, and those who come peacefully shall be treated with dignity befitting emissaries and traders. Those wishing to present such relics, or speak of their discovery, should make themselves known to the heralds of the Azure Court within the city. Messengers will arrange an audience at the Countess's Cloudborn Court. Let the wise and fortunate step forward and let lost treasures of the ancient world return to their rightful legacy. Thus speaks Countess Sansuri, and thus it is proclaimed." The herald rolls the scroll close and the other one lifts the trumpet once more, and a bright note echoes through the streets as curious murmurs ripple throughout the gathered crowd. You hear a familiar voice step forward, and you see Lionel, commander of the Spell Guard. "And what do you have to offer that could prove to us that you're here on a peaceful mission? We have been attacked by giants and other places. How do we not know that you are here to attack us further?" The herald looks almost like taken aback that anybody would really question this. "The Countess has no interest in any of your wars, whether they be with giants or not. She seeks to update her maps and to find treasures of old that rightfully belong within the Cloud Giant halls. She knows that you here hold great wisdom in such relics. She is simply here for an information gathering mission and offers no slight or threat unless met with one. You see Lionel takes a moment. This is sudden. We were not expecting this, and we are recently dealing with a tragedy within our walls. Would you permit me the night to converse with those of higher authority than me, as well as my own banners, to decide if we can meet your terms? This could be done. The Countess is on a schedule, but she is willing to meet these terms. Form a party and meet us outside the gates tomorrow at noon. We will escort you to the halls of the Azure Court, and there you will parley with the Countess. Lionel nods. Thank you. Your patience is appreciated. The Aarakocra heralds flex their legs, lift their large wings outward, and rocket up into the sky, where you see them disappear beyond the cloud base of this castle, and you watch as the castle raises up until it's blended in with the other clouds, and all you see is just gray. You hear Lionel give an order for his guard to have the crowd disperse to go back to their homes. And you see he begins to walk back, which is coming directly into your path.
Millie would like to approach. Are you planning on actually doing anything about the item that is in your possession?
We plan to keep that item under wraps. I don't know what connection this Countess Sensory will have with the fire giant Duke Zolto, but it is in my hopes that she'll at least have some information to offer us. If she truly means us no harm, then I must try every avenue available, and if a parlay is successful, perhaps we may come out of this on top.
Well,
we don't need to be allies, but any information that we don't have that we can get, well, it's welcome from any party.
as long as you're not handing over a potential incredibly dangerous weapon.
I have no intention on giving any giant a leg up on any battles that we may fight with them. We're already at a disadvantage due to their size and the relative unknown elements that we face.
Unrelated. Can you point us in the direction of a hospital? And Millie will put her hand on Wynn. My friend seemingly has a really bad concussion.
Oh, Mr. Lionel, you're here.
I can see that you don't look Yeah,
One
yes.
pupil completely
Awake.
blown out.
Millie will snap in her face. No, don't sleep.
Yeah, there's absolutely medics and healers that you can bring her to.
I know we had a kind of a rough go of it yesterday, but whoever it is that you plan on talking to about this, they're looking for artifacts, right? If you got art pieces or some menial, useless things that are only there to look pretty, just ply them with that and get rid of them. I think dealing with these guys is not going to be good.
Something tells me offering up petty paintings and trinkets that are just that is not going to be satisfactory. They spoke of relics of ancient giant lineage. I don't know what they refer to, but I plan to find out. Again, I don't see us becoming allies, this cloud giant and us. But if we can help each other in protecting the city as well as everyone around it, then we at least need to try and have a civil conversation.
I'm good at those.
Millie will laugh at that. And then say, oh, sorry.
No, it's definitely not your strong suit. But it also isn't mine. But you are the most experienced when it comes to these giant matters. So I have a favor to ask of all of you.
Yes, boy.
Provided that you can be of tip-top shape by the afternoon.
It depends on how good
I
your
am
healers
going
are.
to...
I'm pretty sure that
s-
one has a major concussion. These two have minor concussions. I'm fine.
And
He's fine.
and the rest of your face is swollen because of that broken nose.
Oh, wait a minute. Better?
No, don't do that. That.
You-
Oh dear.
I don't think you're supposed to.
Okay.
No.
What?
Now I'm a little lightheaded, but it should be fine.
Get yourself to a healer.
You are breathing out of that thing on your face a little better now.
Just whistles every time
Nose!
she breathes. This is loud whistling noise.
You see Lionel grabs the bridge of his nose and rubs it. He's like, I am going to speak with the leaders of this city. I think that parlaying with this countess should be beneficial, if not only a little bit. It would help if I could suggest to them that the crew that goes up there is already familiar with giants. Knowledgeable.
I mean, we haven't seen too many different ones, unfortunately.
3 out of what, 5? 6?
6.
Well,
You
now's our
probably know
chance.
more than most people.
I speak fluent giant, so
Likewise.
that should be good.
Giant. I've never met him.
Zureg is capable of speaking the language, just a little bit broken.
I know how to swear.
Zurag knows how to ask where to go to the bathroom and how to taunt somebody in the foulest language possible. So,
And how to say, please don't hit me in the face.
Perhaps we
Or the
leave
nuts.
any conversational giant to you, Millie. I do not speak the language myself, so should we need a translator, I will rely on you.
That's good.
Take these 2, or these 3, to a healer. rest up, gather yourselves, and meet me at the western gate tomorrow
I think you would
afternoon.
recommend.
Remind me,
I need
did
someone
this
that's good with head stuff.
did this happen the night after the gun dead disaster, or did we got sleep? And
Yeah,
then
you got
woke
sleep.
up, so we were about to leave.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really bad for concussions.
Yeah, that's true. Did Wynn wake up? Did she actually wake up, or are we carrying her around? Oh,
She's dead.
yeah. I will go to my parents as we were kind of on our way out. I know we were going to go to Everland. I feel like I can help here too. These giants know something.
You're a little quiet.
These giants know something. Would you wait a day before you leave? Or are you
Sure.
needing to leave now?
We don't know where we're looking. We only know where we're going. If you need us to wait and you want to escort us down to Everland, we'll wait.
Thank you. If you have time, and you find yourselves needing something to do, if you can find anything else about something called Dodd Kong, while you wait, that would help both of us.
We will do research anywhere we can. We'll ask whoever we can.
I will see how much I'm carrying on me. The party group fund my money. How much do I have? Nope. I will give.
Didn't you give him money last time?
No, I didn't, because they're coming with. I said I wanted to give them money. I'll slip them all of my own personal funds, which is about 60 gold.
Okay.
Do what you can. Take care of yourselves.
We will.
Thank you.
Wait, Mr. and Mrs. Misstep are here. Hi, y'all. How you doing?
She got hit in the head really hard. Just smile and wave. Smile and wave. It will be just fine. We're going to get her taken care of.
I would hope so. Her eyes are beginning to cross.
Oh, not again. Get with me. Stay. Look at me. Look at me. Good.
Like this slowly
Give her a
like,
hit of
drifting to the side.
give her a
Yeah,
hit
just-
of Zureg's form of smelling salts. Takes his boot off. Give her a whiff.
Prestidigitation.
just throws up in the boot. Y'all,
All right, so
Healer.
if you want to go to a healer and get rid of these concussions, it's gonna cost you some monies.
Well, the other ones are regular magical healing. I can handle that.
Yeah, you can handle that, but Wynn's a little bit more severe.
did y'all know Mr. Lionel, he teleported? We were talking to him, and then he was gone.
Does it say any specific level for the minor concussions?
6.
No, for
No.
us, it's any healing.
Yeah, any from minor.
1, 2.
I'll take it. I don't know how you're doing on hit points, Zurek, but you can take the higher number. So 9.
By one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's... All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Millie. I'm feeling much better now.
Things aren't as foggy.
Before I do the healing, I would like to try to set Resic's nose.
Roll me a medicine check.
It's about to turn into a disfiguring scar.
Can I guidance that?
Just wait. When is it
Sure.
Just wait.
Nope. I'm concussed. You do what you want.
I don't think Win would be much help in this situation.
Millie, you're doing it wrong.
We don't know that yet.
Zerag, you want a bagel?
Very nice.
18. I think I set the nose fine.
Yeah. It looks better, more distinguished, like a young Michael Jackson.
Wynn's like
18
Do
Pretty
not
good.
accept.
digging through her bags, and she pulls out like 2 pieces of bread and just hands it to Zerag. Here's your bagel.
Just cuts a hole out of the middle of the bread.
So I just folds the bread in half, takes a bite out the middle. Yes, it is
She's-
a bagel.
Wynn is like, when not supervised, she's like old grannying it, and she's like reaching to her pockets and pulling out like random food products and handing it to people.
Here's the unwrapped Werther's.
A little hard.
Yeah, here's the Werther's.
How many times did you just say bagel?
At least
4.
3 times.
All right. Roll me four D100s.
I ain't afraid of nothing.
Was that each of it?
Just Tim, he's
Nope.
the only one that said it.
Hey, look, that 4 would have been a divine intervention.
Okay.
See how well we can. No,
So it's
buddy.
going to cost you guys some money to heal up Win.
No.
Now more than it did before.
Would it be approximately the sum of all these numbers together?
No. Because that would be cheap.
Damn.
You need a 6 level spell to heal you. And I'm going to charge you 100 gold per spell level.
Do we have
Would
600
you be
left?
willing to
We
do
have
any
a-
reduction in price if I offer to work for you for a little while?
We have about 1,000 golds.
And then her after
Change.
you get that concussion fixed up?
Are you a licensed doctor? Or a healer?
Technically, yes.
Let me see your credentials.
Millie pulls out her family clinic pass information.
This is a bit outdated, but roll me a persuasion check.
Wynn would also like to persuade them that she is a licensed doctor, but I am disadvantaged because she is concussed.
Okay, you can give Millie disadvantage on her persuasion check.
Yes!
25!
Roll it again with disadvantage. You get a disadvantage. I'm helping.
Wynn's helping.
Fucking
So she- disadvantage. Roll it again.
This time, if you do fail, you can blame me. But Wynn would help. Wynn would be like, I heal too. Good heals.
19.
Okay. So if you're willing to do some clinical hours, you can absolutely get a bit of a discount. But you need to work the clinical hours, and they need you overnight.
Yes,
So,
that's fine. But I have
you
to
will
be
forego
somewhere.
a rest.
Was it noon or 1?
That's fine. You just won't rest tonight.
All right.
And at one level of exhaustion.
Can I ask how much you're charging again?
Bad things.
600 gold.
700.
I'm gonna punch Win in the
Eight
face.
Concussed.
I am punching her
Don't
as
do
hard
that,
as I
it'll make
can.
the concussion worse.
I don't care.
Win, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Deal.
As you get socked in the face.
Oh wait, this is with disadvantage. Sorry.
No, you're not concentrating.
You don't have to worry about it. You go unconscious.
There.
Oh, no,
Now you-
wake up! Wake up!
Now you can heal her.
Prestidigitation, I'm sorry.
I imagine these medical professionals are looking at someone punch a person with a major concussion, though, awkwardly.
Oh yeah. Wrestling is escorted out of the building. If you're gonna work clinical hours overnight here, Millie, I'll say you can. Let's see. I'm gonna equate this to a roll. Just roll me a luck check.
Can't remember. What are the disadvantages to one level of exhaustion?
All ability checks. Don't worry, I'm well versed in exhaustion levels. It's been a while since I haven't had any.
Not sure when
I
we
guess
hit
how
it,
much-
but we hit 80
How much of a
followers.
reduction will this be? What am I rolling again?
Just a luck check.
Eight.
Okay. 12 hours of your time overnight. You're getting rid of your. Okay. So with an 8, I'm going to say it's a pretty hectic night in the clinic. So I want you to roll a D4, a D6, and a D8.
A D4, D6, and a D8. Three, four, five.
3, 4, 5. Okay.
All of them slightly above average.
Yeah. So you're going to. It's going to be 300 gold for a win. And let me look at your character sheet. Let's see. Add those up. 7, 12. We'll do it divided by 3. It should be 4. I need you to get rid of 4 spell slots.
Specific level.
One of them has to be at least 3rd level or higher. All right. The floor is yours for discussion. Should you wish to have one?
Rezzik's sitting outside on the steps of the clinic. Like I get thrown out of a lot of places all the time. Well, oh well.
I believe Wynn is unconscious, and thus cannot influence this decision either way.
I mean, we have the money, Millie. Calling from the outside.
really
We
think
have
it's
the
worth-
money! I think
You really
we
think
need
it's
to be
worth
at
Putting
our.
yourself down.
I mean, I definitely don't think it's worth not being at our best tomorrow because, I mean, we just fought Chief Ga a second time and got the shit stomped out of us. Yes, this Countess says they are not interested in a fight. Even the captain said he wanted us at our best. So I don't think it's worth saving money to exhaust yourself like that.
Concussion noises.
Concussion noises. That's my 2 cents. I mean,
Ressick has a point.
yeah, she is currently on the phone, so
He's
take it away.
Yeah, she's in a phone call. Apparently, I can talk for Millie. I don't know the decision that she would make, but
I
Zureg would
assume
try
she's
to.
texting you the
No.
infer? Nope.
No, I am literally inferring here. I still don't know what she would choose, but Zureg would try to persuade her not to do it because he is with Rissig on this one. We have the money to do it, and we have no idea what we're going to expect or what to expect. He's trying to think more clearly about the situation after the altercation with Wynn last time. If he was told to be prepared for this encounter or whatever it's going to be, there's no reason for us to be exhausted in any way.
Ressick will start shelling out all the money. Just heal her.
600 gold.
Yep.
All right.
Where is my
600
tracker?
gold and a heal spell.
My title is still Barbarian with Pants. He owns nothing and is happy, so
Yep.
will
so
remain that way.
Now we're down to 323 gold in mixed coinage.
They cast Cure Wounds on Win. We did it. 600 gold. Thank you. And walk away.
No, you motherfuckers, come
I
here.
don't know a 6th level spell.
Heal.
we upcast it at a 6th level.
I mean,
We have the means to cure you, but unfortunately, you're not rich enough. So we're just going to give you some drugs that mask the problems that will eventually, down the road, lead to more problems that you'll have to then come back to us to see. And it doesn't seem like your insurance is accepted in our network. So
But it's government assistance.
They look over and they're like, "Oh wait, no, she's a cleric. She's one of the clergy. Okay, she might be a person." They pull out the Illuminator symbol and they're like, "Ooh, oh, the poor god. Oh, the martyr. Ooh,
yeah,
you take care of the poors."
sorry, you're too poor to be healthy.
you're poor. You take care of the poor, therefore you ain't got no money. So you need that money up
Get
front.
a richer god, scrub. Now, if you don't mind, we need this bed. Stop her
Or out
outside the
our
front. Yeah. You ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here, lady. You just
Does Win wake up?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Hey, the room's not spinning anymore, y'all. It was weird. I swear it was spinning, and then I saw a little, like, dainty elven fist hit me, and then I was here.
She may have tried her own version of medicine.
It must have worked.
Good to see you're back into your old self.
Well, I mean, I was really tired there for a while, and pretty confused. Did I see a giant castle, or is that one of the hallucinations?
Oh no, that was real.
Ah,
We're going there tomorrow.
what about the pickle man? Was that real?
Oh
Absolutely.
no, that one was not.
Oh yeah, because I wanted to kill it, but it was in a crowd of people.
When you look at the windowsill, when there's a green oblong shaped thing,
Flame strike
and
into the middle of the street.
it just goes like this. Draws a finger across the neck and then tells you to shush as it backflips into the street.
When seeing some shit. Well, y'all, how about we walk and talk? You guys can fill me in on what I missed during, the last. What day is it?
Same day.
I cannot believe how well I did this morning talking. I did research in the middle of that concussion. Honestly, I think
I
that
think
was what got me.
Probably you're overusing your brain a little. You're probably kind of masking the symptoms because of the adrenaline. We're all a little bit stressed.
Well,
I don't
dying
know
and
if we
coming
can
back,
trust
that's
that
a
research.
wins notes. Giants. Big question mark?
Aliens? Question mark?
Giants.
Fire
What are their
giants.
deals?
Use cold? Question mark?
But yeah, we'll fill it in on the haze that she has missed out on. So we have a little over a day. We all need to be ready. We don't have much money left.
I say then we keep this simple and we go to bed.
We just woke up.
We've been out all day, Ressig. I just had a concussion, I know, but we've been out all day.
No,
I did research. She looked up the book.
that was yesterday.
No, it was
We're just gaslighting
out of
her.
character. It was
I'm
it was
confused.
nighttime when we saw the flying castle.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's nighttime.
it is still currently nighttime.
I know I had a concussion, but you had one too. So you gotta be careful. See, look, the moon's still out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you might be right. I might have got hit in the head harder.
Now I
than
know.
thought. So, well, we have a half a day, couple hours.
That's why I say sleep. We go to sleep. We go to bed.
Is there anything?
You all hear from up above the clouds a loud roaring echo out over the land. Some of you have heard this before.
That sounds hauntingly familiar. Did Millie share her vision with us, by the way? I don't believe so. That was kind of
What was that?
What was the
cutscene at
What was
the
the
end.
question?
Did Millie share her vision or the message spoken into her head with the rest of us.
Oh, she.
Do not believe so.
think I did. I don't
Well, that was
remember.
it was the end of the session, so no.
Well,
You
now that
didn't.
you're all not concussed anymore, I've got some news that might be of relevancy. I had a vision about a dragon, I'm pretty sure, that said that they want our help.
A dragon that wants our help now.
Dragon that wants our help. I mean, it kind of makes sense. The giants are trying to get the weapon to destroy the dragons, so maybe they need some assistance.
Last
Can't
dragon.
say we came across a friendly one yet, though.
So that's the last couple dragons that we've seen were not exactly pleasant.
Like hell can't be bad, right? It's kind of like the crag cats. One of them seemed a little friendly until it scratched you in the face.
Zarag's non-flashbacks come back.
Fortunate Son plays in the background somewhere. Millie, give me a intelligence check.
Just straight intelligence.
Yep.
Okay. 15.
15. Even though it was rather quick, this image of the dragon that you saw, like staring at you, pleading for help, you saw its color. And while it seemed kind of dingy, like it's been, it's in distress, like a lot of like reptilians, when they're in distress and stuff, their colors will dull, and stuff like that. So you can imagine that's what's going on here. And the pain's roars that you hear now echoing above the city kind of solidifies that. But you saw what looked to be like bronze scales.
I think the one that we encountered last that was aggressive was blue, right?
Blue. Yeah.
So this one, I would say, was more of a bronzy color in my vision. Maybe the blue ones are just kind of mean.
Well, did we not run and escape from a gargantuan red one as well? In the high forest.
Mm-hmm.
Chud kept talking
a
about
death one.
Inferno or whatever. Oh yeah, the horrible monstrosity from the deck many things encounter. The Doom Dragon or
Well,
whatever
that was the crystalline one, right? Well, we fought the
Yeah,
death one when we tried to do Adelaide's thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was
We also barely
was a black
escaped with our
dragon skull.
lives where Scuttles died. At the base of the mountain.
that was the red wham.
But I think that one just let us go.
Oh yeah, no. If Inferno wanted us dead, we would have died.
I'm gonna say with all of the with the bit of information that like you've been getting about the orbs of dragonkind and stuff like that, Millie, I'm gonna say that you have at least read that bronze dragons belong to the metallic dragon subspecies of dragon.
Okay.
And alongside gold and silver and other dragons of the like, you would know that they, while still deadly to any dragon that you come across is deadly, metallic dragons are more often aligned on the good side. They're more known to associate with small folk, whereas chromatic dragons such as red, black, blue, ones that you've dealt with, are more so aligned with evil and not so fond of small folk. That's not to say that It's not to say that every dragon of those ilk, whether they be chromatic or metallic, can be broadly labeled under that, because each dragon is their own individual self, but generally,
Fair enough.
this information you have.
Would share that with the party. Is it too late to go to a store or where I could buy a book?
Yeah.
We're meeting at midday, so we have the morning to be able to do things like that. Because I think
Is it possible to purchase a book on how to learn to speak Draconic?
There's not a lot. Roll me a just an intelligence again.
book from the College of Rosetta, made out of stone.
Yeah.
Dang it. 5.
So it's extremely difficult for humans, elves, everybody who's not a dragon, to speak Draconic language, because not everybody can form their tongue and their throat to make the sounds. It seems to be something only dragons can do. However, you do find out that there are those who do know how to speak Draconic are taught Draconic by a dragon, and usually it's kind of like magically instilled.
I feel like having a destiny with dragons would be really helpful to understand them. And I was originally planning on asking Merc to teach me, but he probably wouldn't even have known how to do it anyway, because he just inherited the language.
Yeah. While this is happening, like while the night is progressing and you guys are having this conversation, those roars do not stop. They continue to echo out in different frequencies.
So, Millie, we probably should help the dragon.
Yes, I firmly believe that we should help the dragon.
Now,
Metallic dragons tend to be more friendly towards small folk.
here's the issue. I really don't, and I know y'all are going to have an issue with this, and I understand ahead of time, but I really don't want to go over there under a truce flag and then try to jump free the dragon.
Maybe we could barter for the dragon?
Well, if we barter and fail, then we've tipped our hand to what we want.
What if we split the party?
Wouldn't we still be going there under truce flag and then truce flag? I'm still a little concussed, and be trying to break it.
Not if half the party sneaks on.
Well, that's the whole good faith part of the truce flag there. I already said you guys wouldn't like it, but these giants, she points to the castle, haven't given us any reason to have enmity with them and want to fight them. I mean, they are torturing somebody, so I mean that's when we'll just sigh.
We can also infer that the cloud giants were the ones dropping stuff on the cities, or no? Or is from like
I'm
way
pretty
back in like Golden Field and stuff like that? Or were they
I thought
just
it was-
throwing rocks?
Nightstone.
Nightstone.
Or
Yeah.
And they're-
Nightstone, yeah.
It was them, right?
It was cloud giants. Yeah.
Oh yeah, when was it there?
Yeah.
Well, when we were in Nightstone, there definitely was some evidence that cloud giants were destroying the town. So they are hostile, or they can be hostile. We don't know if this one particularly is. We've also encountered one ourselves that gave us safe passage from Nightstone
Golden Fields.
to Golden Fields. I was looking at the map. So they're not all bad. certainly. The only thing that I could think of, because I don't know what the city has to offer, is if we were to say there might be something in the swamp. Not that we found something in the swamp per se, just that there might be something else there. But then that might run the risk if they were looking for the dowsing rod. And then they find the other piece, those pieces might be connected, and then they might come back here.
I mean, we could always.
So things to consider.
From the stuff that you've seen, from the stuff that you guys looked at, it seems like, and that we've seen, the giants don't really get along amongst themselves. So maybe the information that the fire giants are trying to unearth some ancient artifact might be of interest to them. We just leave out the part with the dowsing rod. Send them to find some other artifacts elsewhere.
I mean, a rumor is just a rumor, right? We could have it wrong and just say somewhere else, too. It depends on if we're able to bluff well enough.
I also have a couple things prepared today that might help us, but it's always a gamble. Sometimes they're vague.
What do you mean?
Well, me and Millie have asked for help before and guidance from, the gods. I could always try that again. I can't use it repeatedly in the same day, but it's been a few days, so we can ask if this dragon's in danger or something. I mean, I assume with it yelling and hollering like that it is, but...
I mean, I don't think I'd ask for help if it wasn't in danger.
When have we ever passed up on trying to help somebody that asks us for help?
Well, I just don't want to go up there under the banner of Silverymoon, cause an incident, and then watch as rocks fall on Silverymoon. I know you don't like them much, but you're killing innocents if we do that. That's why I don't want to go up under a truce banner and stir up issue.
Which is completely valid.
I think if we go, we have to go as ourselves, and that's dangerous. But that's the right thing to do. Ressa, your lips are moving, but your voice ain't coming out.
You're right, it's not. It's not the people that I have a problem with. It's the people in charge that seem to be protecting the city that are too blind to see what's beyond the walls of their own city.
Well, right now we're focused on this, not those kind of squabbles.
I know.
You can always talk to him about that later, but right now this is a in-our-face problem.
I want to help. I'll do what I can. Rather than hitting things in a fight, I'm not very good with the speaking thing. So I'll back you up however I can. But a lot of this is going to rely on you, Millie. Don't fuck it up.
Gonna try my absolute best not to. Anyway, maybe we should pray to the gods for a little consciousness of thought and mind.
I can help you some beforehand. So do
Would you
we
like
want
to join Zurag in giant lessons?
I was actually trying to see if I could just cast a spell. I just can't find it in my spell list. So
That
out of
thing you
character,
did
I'm trying to see
in-
if I have comprehend languages. I thought that was a cleric spell, but apparently I'm wrong.
What about that borrowing skills thing that you did when we were in the sewer?
That won't teach me giant. I have something that could make you more persuasive. Give you the splendor of an eagle, but
Specific.
it's a very specific spell. I just don't. So we're gonna go up as part of the group then.
I don't think we are the group. I'm pretty sure there is others going with us.
Yeah, I don't think they'd entirely trust us to make decisions on their behalf.
Well, again, that was where my concern was, is that we again act. If we have to save the dragon. We're gonna try to save the dragon. Yeah.
I would certainly like to.
Well,
feel
if
like-
they say no, what are we doing?
Millie will pause and kind of think for a minute. Maybe try to offer them something else.
Again, I'm saying ultimately they go. We have nothing to offer them. Because the only giant treasure we know about that isn't the rod, she's gonna point at Zurag's waist, is right there. She's pointing at the belt.
That's it.
That's the only one. That's the only thing we got.
You might want to put that in the bag of holding before we go up there.
Hmm. This stays on me. It's a trophy.
What did they ask for? Trophies and relics and heirlooms.
Well,
But I don't have to give it up. They want stuff that we're willing to give them.
maybe you just put something over it, obscure it somehow. At least they can't see
I
it.
would not go for subterfuge. We're not good at it.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
He's wearing a pair of pants, but I mean, what's to say he doesn't wear a long tunic over it? So, I mean, he needs the belt to hold his pants up, and then just put a tunic
The
on
fact
so it
that
covers
the first thing Zurag loses in any kind of trouble is his pants and shirt.
But
Look, I understand I'm being hard and
We have the
not
morning.
making
Maybe
this
we can get
easy.
some stuff enchanted to
I
just
mean,
not get destroyed.
if you think
But look,
about it, though,
I know
if it
with
comes
our
to-
luck, we'll be flying up there and Zurag's pants will blow away in the breeze.
I mean, if it gets to the point
You'd
where
be so
Zurag,
lucky.
if it gets to the point where Zurag is needing to use his tail to do whatever it is he likes to do with his tail out, I think we're screwed at that point in time anyway. So, like,
That's why I'm trying to prepare us for if it comes to a fight, it's gonna be bad.
yeah, but if it comes to a fight, wouldn't it be better if Zurag is wearing that? I just think that if he just wears some clothing over the top of it to obscure it so it's not immediately obvious when somebody's looking at him, that should be enough. Because again, if it comes to a fight, it doesn't matter if they see he's wearing the belt. We're already in a fight.
when we'll just go, sure, we can try to hide it, but we're caught. I'm going to call you out on it, Ressig. I'm going to let you know. You're going to get an earful if we get caught.
Oh, well.
That usually goes, I'm not mad, I'm disappointed, and you don't want to hear that.
No, I won't be disappointed. I'll be mad.
Ooh.
How's your jaw feeling, by the way?
It hurt.
Please don't do it again!
Yeah, you fell over, and, like, as you were falling, you managed to, like, hit the corner of a table on the way down as you fell unconscious in the clinic. It was bad. It was very bad.
Ressig, I make your food, and there's one lesson in the world. You don't fuck with the people who make your food.
I'm not. Just saying. So.
Alright,
I need a drink.
look,
Well,
I
you can
think-
go ahead and spend some time in the Seder, because you definitely seem to be enjoying it the other night.
we'll just close your eyes.
Go get
I
you
think
some
we need to do that. I'm going to do that spell tonight to try to get some answers. Who would all like to be there?
I will.
I guess I can sit in. Don't know how much good I'm gonna be, but certainly. You see something? Be nice if we all saw it.
Sitting on my Foundry for some reason, I'm like, wow. Did Foundry go down? Is Vader here?
There. Just listen to y'all discuss.
I think we're gonna go to our rooms in the Seder, and Wynn is going to cast a spell.
Guys, that one hammer that Merc gave up, it's in
Jolt,
Schultz. Yeah, we don't have to give it up, but we have information of where it is. Send them there.
Hey, I mean, that'd be a dick move. Like, yeah, there's this trader. He was a giant elephant guy.
he had a cool dinosaur.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I mean, be a long trip for him to get down there.
Round trip might take them quite a while. We'd have one less giant to worry about.
Need to remind you of something that's also being forgotten here. You have an obligation to get the essences of the giant lords.
Well, we don't know if this is a giant lord with a capital T.
Peek behind the screen. This is a giant lord.
We don't have to do it right away.
Come,
This is true.
put a pin in that and come back to it. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the research you did, we figured out about the ordnings, and the cloud giants are near the top, are they not?
Yep.
Ordning's broken, though. We found that out, too. Ordning's broken, we can take them. They're same level as a hill.
Are we back in our room yet?
Sure.
Millie is gonna, like, kind of... Like, I don't want to say panically. Like somebody who looks paranoid, kind of, like, looking around the room, looking out, like, the window, opening up the door, looking down the hallway, like, closing the door and being like... I want to run an Arcana check. Okay, if I can guidance it, I would like to.
What are you running Arcana for?
I literally just want to see if I can feel anything magical in the area that's, like, not something that we have or have done.
No, I mean, well, you already know that you're gonna feel all types of magic everywhere.
I
this
mean, like,
immense city.
within the room.
Oh, okay. Sure, you can do Arcana check.
Winkin guidance.
7. Probably not going to matter that much anyway, but yeah.
Nope, you don't. Doesn't feel like there's anything weird.
All right, guys. So I feel like I should tell you before we get too invested in anything else. But you know, when we were fighting and he came back and you guys went down, well, I kind of had to make a deal with him so you wouldn't all die. I'm supposed to gather the giant lord's essences. I figured we could probably, cross that bridge till we come to it, figure out a plan. But I just couldn't justify letting you all die. And Lord knows what he would have done after you guys were down. And he could have tried to destroy the whole school or the town, the whole village, city, and then where would we be? So I figured that was the lesser of the evils at the time.
I appreciate not being dead again. I do not like the idea of working for this monster.
But I also didn't think that this was a good discussion to have in front of the guard. Especially at the time, if they found out we made a deal with the entity that destroyed the school, then we probably would have been seen more as suspect.
So one of our questions is going to be, if we don't kill this giant lord now, will we have a second chance? That would be a good question to keep in the back of our minds.
So, magic-y people. When you're allowed to talk to people over great distances, because you were able to talk to my parents, can you see people over great distances?
Do you have a 1,000 gold piece orb I can look into?
Ouch! No.
I know the spell. It's just I never going to use the spell because I work for Ilmater and I'm poor.
Well, maybe
you could rent one for an hour.
But I mean, if you could.
Hello, Mr. Wizard. I'd like to ponder your orb.
That sounds dirty.
Well, that's what you do. You ponder the orb and it shows you things. I have a few things I could do tomorrow.
I mean, not
All of them very expensive. One of them costs about 300 gold pieces to do. Ironically, that's what we have left. But I could ask, Illuminator to tell me what, information about this countess.
I mean, I was more thinking that if we meet this countess and maybe you could, if we have to get her essence or whatever, that also doesn't sound very good, and we leave, we can find her again, or her castle, or you know what I mean. Like, we don't have to do it.
I mean, if I see her, then yeah, I'll be able to find her better.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
Here's the other thing. What exactly qualifies as the essence?
I don't think we should sleep with her.
That might hurt a lot.
I don't think it would be pleasant, no.
What?
Well, in my books, they always describe, the essence. Don't worry about it.
What books are you talking about?
Don't you just read
When, like-
cookbooks?
Wynn just walks over and, sits by her bed and she's slightly kicking, Tusk Love under the bed.
I haven't seen anything like that in a tome anywhere. Maybe we need to go back to the library in the morning?
Look, we're not talking about Oscars. We're not talking about Essence anymore.
Okay.
Either way,
We
I'd
got
rather
two.
not get into a fight right now.
We got two questions. We need a third one. Let's get information.
so what are your two questions?
What was the first
right
two
now?
questions that were done?
Is tomorrow going to be our only chance to save the dragon? If we let the Countess go, will we have a second chance?
Solid questions. I mean, this herald of Countess Wissy, whatever her name was, Sansiri. Took me a while to find it in my notes. I mean, they said she had no intention of causing undue harm to the people of the city, as long as we meet her demands.
Well, as long as we meet them with non-hostility.
Mm,
I don't think it depends on whether or not we meet the demand.
I don't think they're gonna take, sorry, we don't have anything for an answer, but we did meet you without wanting to fight. Seems a stretch. I'm pretty sure there may be some demands when this negotiation goes. But, I mean, are they yes or no questions, or can you get her real, can you divine her true intentions? Or you can ask something very specific. Does she know about the tuning fork, or the divining rod? Dowsing rod, whatever it's called. That's a pretty powerful magical giant relic.
It does depend on who I talk to and what they know. So if they don't know, they'll tell me. But I mean,
When we found those fire giants, we could see this castle in the distance. It's a good possibility that this person was using, not necessarily directly, but using the fire giants to find the thing, swoop down, kill them, take whatever they find, and leave. Plans got a little bit turned around when we ran off with the thing that they had. They might already know that thing's here, and they're just waiting for somebody to show up, and won't leave or take no for an answer until they get it. So knowing whether or not she knows about that item might be a good idea.
Or even if Zureg and Resig would be recognizable to them, since if they were following, they might have seen them.
we can't know what they know. Like I said, our best bet is going to be to hope that they don't recognize us. And honestly, that we have something worthwhile to trade for them for freeing the dragon, which I don't see happening. I have an idea. Keeping the third question simple. What is it's bronze, right?
Yeah.
What is the bronze dragon's name? Maybe they have allies. People who would care to see it freed. Maybe they have allies here in Silverymoon.
Would you be able to talk to the dragon if you knew its name?
If I get its name, and Ilmater's kind enough to give me a picture, I actually could.
Pretty good one
Do
too.
you need a really good picture? I saw it in my vision.
I mostly need a name and a description.
It was kind of dull browns, like it had been in distress. I guess fairly large. Would I know anything else? Descriptor wise?
No.
That's about it.
Well, I mean, a name's going to help me a lot, actually. So I think one of my questions should be in the name. So what do y'all think? That's a good 3?
Yeah, I agree. Seems valid.
Dragons are pretty intelligent creatures too. In the event that you get the name and we are able to talk to it before we go, we might even be able to figure out why it's being held, which might help us get a picture of whether or not we could barter for it.
If I can reach it, that will be immensely helpful.
So I'm on board with getting the name. Of course, we'd also probably, in an unrelated turn of events, perhaps another day, ask for the name of that frost giant we're looking for.
Had that.
Jarl something.
Yeah.
Nope.
I swear we got a name.
Every time I try to think of a frost giant name, the only thing that can come to my brain is Garagai. Every time. Not even this campaign.
To be fair, I'm in the same boat.
It slaps me in the face and it stops me from thinking about anything else. And I'm like, come on, dig a little deeper. You can do it.
That's a name for another time. So figure out about this dragon first. I think.
Agreed.
Gwenna's gonna do what she kind of did last time, except she's gonna open up, I guess, have 2 other people sit down if they would like. So she's gonna sit across from Millie, kind of with that little stick of incense burning between them. She's gonna pull out a little vial of holy water, and dab it along her forehead, dab it onto Millie's head. Who else is sitting with us?
Rassic would join.
I'm here.
Yeah, she'll give everybody a little dab. And we will cast a 5th level spell slot. That's some effects.
All right, so you reach out to Ilmater and you ask 3 questions. First question, please.
If we do not rescue the bronze dragon tomorrow, will we have another chance?
Unclear.
If we don't slay, sorry, the Countess tomorrow, will we have another chance?
Unclear.
What is the bronze dragon's name?
Roll me a luck roll.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Share your role with the class.
Oh, wait!
Lucky?
Reroll. There we go. A 9.
Your god is unable to tell you what this bronze dragon's name is.
Spellins. When we'll go, well, shit.
Your god is somewhat fickle today, isn't it?
When we'll go, well, I mean, our questions were open-ended to that degree. That the whole point was, honestly, tomorrow's going to be the deciding factor. We know if we do nothing, there is a chance that dragon dies. We also know, though, we do nothing, there is a chance you don't get that essence.
I mean, we just have to get it at some point. It wasn't necessarily right away, but... Oh, so inconvenient.
Then we'll go, I mean, there's a chance it fails, but I have the spell slot. I could run it back.
I mean, what do you guys think? Shall look at Resig and Zureg?
Out of character, that one, I was really hoping stayed because Vader could have been like, yeah, the dragon's name is Deez.
The dragon's name is so ancient that if you even tried to mutter a single syllable of it, it would rip your vocal cords to shreds.
I don't know if it's worth it, to be honest.
If you feel like it'll help, you can try again, but it's somewhat...
I'd need
uneventful.
better questions too.
Having a name would have been really nice for the dragon.
Are you able to commune with them? You said you had a vision.
I didn't have any spells that would allow me to just try to communicate with anybody at a long distance.
How did you talk to him before?
I got a sharp pain in my chest, and then a vision. Sometimes these things don't have a point-to-point connection, they just happen. Of course, I used to have a method of communicating with the gods myself, but I opted for other methods. I do still have these, and Millie will pull out the dragon bones. Do you think that will help?
Are they from him? From the?
I don't think so.
Because I have a spell, and she's gonna describe this spell. I'm just gonna post it in chat. just in case this is worth us looking into. When we'll go, I have a spell that can get me information, and I could ask about a dragon and describe your dragon as best I can.
I definitely don't think these bones came from that one.
Well, I mean, seeing as that one's alive, I highly doubt it.
Exactly.
What about the Countess? Have her name.
I could do this on the Countess, but again, I don't have the stuff I need for it.
We also
We'd have to go buy that in the morning. I'd have to cast it in the morning, and we would be down that spell for the day.
Oh good sir. I would like to also posit that we be broke.
Oh yeah,
Because that's 250
Wait.
gold worth of incense and 200
It is-
gold worth of ivory. We don't have that much money.
yeah. We would be selling a diamond or something for it,
I don't like the idea.
or going through our pocket change.
I don't think we have that much between us pocket change. But
At best, we might be able to sell some of your baked goods. And,
I don't do that.
exactly.
you'd have to sell a shit ton of baked goods to make 200 gold.
I want to continue to add as well that while you guys are talking, that roaring is still echoing.
Is that coming from above? Like, does it sound like it's coming
Yes.
from the sky? Okay.
It's much louder than when you first heard it. It sounds like thunder, but you know better.
Do you still have your one spell prepared, Millie? The one that lets you transform into something?
Yeah.
Dumb idea. And I mean this with sincerity. Also, I got the heal spell on me. I'm going to full life. Sorry. Hell yeah, 2 extra HP. You turn into an owl, giant owl, when we go. We go try to rescue him right now. At night. He's awake and being tortured right now. We wait all night and let him get tortured all night. He might not be strong, or they might not be strong enough. We do it now. We at least have an angry dragon on our side. Maybe.
And if we fail, we never come back to Silverymoon again.
Oh, we fail. We're probably dead.
Well,
but
let me rephrase. If we get caught, if we get in a fight at all, if anything happens that leads to combat, we leave this city immediately, and we can never come back.
We're also supposed to accompany Lionel.
Yeah.
no, he
think-
asked. We didn't say we have for sure have to. He said
I think it's implied.
Do you think there might be any dragonborn nearby that might be able to understand what he's roaring about?
I think he's just yelling. It doesn't sound like words.
Words are not going
Do
to
you
sound like
speak
words to us.
Dragon?
I don't speak Draconic, do you?
Well,
Oh wait, Ressig, didn't you get bamboozled by 3 kobolds? They speak Draconic.
who?
The greatest assful of all time.
The best part is Resting's unaware of being bamboozled by 3
Was
kobolds.
that the
That's
doctor who was bleeding me?
Yes,
Yep.
that was your bloodletting.
Ugh.
Mm.
No, I mean, I can't recall. I mean, if you guys want to go and try and have a rescue mission, I'm all for it. This is probably one of the
It's
most
gonna
Kind of-
hurt.
dangerous and stupid things we've done. Even if we succeed, we can't come back. Because if a dragon disappears from the castle, I'm pretty sure they're gonna know somebody from the city did it.
I'm kind of hoping that having a dragon vouch for us might give us some leeway.
But what's gonna happen to the city?
I don't know. That's the last idea I got. We let him get tortured all night. I'm kind of against that.
I mean, I agree.
Or if we do something to make them attack the city, how would you feel then?
I'm aware. I don't have any good answers for this. That
Our
was the
track
whole reason.
record of sneaking around is not good at all.
I mean,
That was the
I
have,
whole
think a fair
reason
amount of
I
things.
didn't want to go there under Silverymoon's banner.
I
If
have
we go
something
ourselves
that'll
and we're
help us.
captured, we're 4 idiots.
I
Sorry.
have something that'll help us be a little stealthy. But it's incredibly dangerous and incredibly stupid, which means I'm all for it. If you guys want to go, I'm going. I'm not leaving any of you behind, and I don't want to be left behind.
Do you think anyone with the satyrs might know of Dragonborn?
Look, as we're walking through the Seder, if we see a Dragonborn, we can ask. But I'm pretty sure it's just yelling. Or it's ow!
My name is Inigo Montoya! My father, prepare to die! He's just practicing his war call. It's fine.
But when we'll just go. Are we agreed?
Yes, like I said, I'll go. If you guys want to. But it would be said that I believe this is a stupid idea. I'm still willing to go for you all.
It kind of put us at the same disadvantage of being overly tired if we have to be persuasive tomorrow.
I think if we fail, we're probably not going to have discussions tomorrow.
I think if we succeed,
Even if we
might
succeed, it's going to
not
make it
have-
harder.
I think if we succeed, I don't know if succeeding is going to help us either. Ugh. Succeeding is saving the dragon and hoping the dragon is able to help us chase off the giants. We free the dragon. I don't see there being talks tomorrow.
If we succeed, it's just not about rescuing the dragon. It's about rescuing the dragon without starting a fight. So I think we need to also not be seen. Because if there are talks tomorrow and they're expecting us to be there, oh boy, I think we might be recognized. So it's more than just rescuing the dragon.
How do we know they won't just attack the town just because if they find out, even if we succeed?
I mean, that's what I'm saying is we don't. There is no good answer.
Save a dragon.
I say we save the dragon. I can't say I'll feel comfortable being sitting here all night listening to him cry out in pain. But it is a dangerous and almost probably the bad decision too. So out of character. Wing is stressing. There are smarter ways to go about this. She is just not capable of making them happen. Millie, you got any opinion on this? They called you.
Yeah. I don't want the dragon to hurt, but I also don't want to hurt our chances of being able to help out the town tomorrow. I don't know what the best way to go is. I really even if we could have gotten a name of the dragon and communicated and just figured out if the poor thing's on death's door, or it's gonna, if it's being tortured, or if any of it's just lonely. Anything would have helped.
Are dragons usually solitary creatures? Loneliness doesn't seem like a probable thing.
You were in a cage for a long time if you didn't want to be around other people. That wouldn't really be something I'd be interested in.
Even somebody who lives a solitary life being in a cage, you look for those people to reach out. Doesn't matter if you're solitary, if you're in prison. Any hand is a good hand.
My mother has connection with dragons, so it's probably also why it reached out to me. And based off of that, I know it's not in great shape. But I don't know if charging in tonight is the best course of action.
What would Renard be saying this entire time? Because he's here.
Oh, Renard of the Great Wisdom, please speak to us. We're fucking stupid.
Yeah, he's feeling stronger too, so feeling a little more bold and excited about this.
Did anybody else's foundry freak out?
Yeah,
It restarted a few
tried to
times.
reset. It's running on 9 frames per second for some reason on my end here.
Do you have a hardware acceleration off?
I don't think so. I haven't shut it off.
Yeah, that's usually the only reason I'll ever have it slow down.
I mean, Renard doesn't have much to input on this. You don't have great options. There's too many unknowns. One of the things he posits is that castle is well over a mile high. How do we even get there? much less sneak around and try to rescue a dragon.
Even if one of us is a giant eagle that gets, and Millie, you can fly on your own.
I'm not exactly the quietest anymore. And she'll activate her boots for a second, and you just hear.
That was the same noise Ressig's nose was making just a few hours ago.
She'll land. A single tear rolls down her face.
Us going in by ourselves is the only thing that gives Silverymoon plausible deniability.
Yes, but also, just because we're going to this parlay does not mean that they're going to leave immediately. They're going to hang out here for a little while. Because we can't carry
They sounded like they were on a timeline.
Yeah, but
They
are they willing
were.
to take up hordes of people carrying all of this magical stuff that they're looking for? There could be thousands and thousands of items that they could potentially want.
I think they're gonna leave if they don't get the exact. I think they're looking for something specific under the guise of this.
Yeah, exactly. But in the guise of this, it's gonna take time to transport all of that stuff.
They were
up into the air.
I still think they were ready to leave.
Yeah. Give them their art pieces and piss off, and we try and tag along. Hide out there while everyone else leaves. We'd have access to the castle. Everyone goes away.
We will be under watch and guard.
Depends on how many people are there. Because if they have people moving in and out carrying these goods, maybe we could. After the dealing is made, come back dressed as these.
I understand what you're getting at, but you're making one huge assumption that there are goods being transported after.
Well, can't expect us
If
to
there's
carry
not,
everything.
we miss out on our opportunity.
Unless we have some way that we can get all of us flying up there. I don't like. We've never had much luck trying to fly and carry one another. So.
It's the option we got is the giant bird and Millie flying. It's not a great one. I'm gonna stress this. It's just that is the option if we try to go tonight before the
Technically,
dragon
I
is
could
tortured
win it.
overnight.
And two of us could be flyers.
I mean, if you're a giant owl too, your boots won't whistle.
But also
Millie
at the
looks
same
to the
time,
side. Another tear rolls down her face.
at the same time, if anyone's going to be something that flies, it should be me and Zurag. We're considerably heavier than the two of you, so it'd be better if we're not the ones being carried. But you wouldn't be flying on your own with your magical boots? Cursed boots?
Boots of shame.
When we'll just go. I think I've made all the arguments I can. I think we just put it to a vote. If you guys have more to say, then by all means, but
I don't like the idea of anyone or anything being tortured. I still think it might end up with some very bad consequences if we do go. I will. Well, there's 4 of us. We need a tiebreaker. So, Foundry just crap
Zereg
again.
would want to probably wait until tomorrow because he is under the assumption that we are supposed to go with Lionel. That is what we were told. And as far as he is concerned right now, technically we are guests of him because he said we were allowed to stay here. He was going to kick us out. If we do anything to piss him off, we're never allowed back here again in his eyes.
Also, I've thought about it, and with an extra thought, it'd be really hard to leave tonight. As the guardsmen 1 and 2
We're
cough
being
outside
watched.
the door.
No, I mean, is there a window in this place? Or just hop
We
out
have-
the window, get on the roof, and turn into a magical eagle. Fly away.
My vote's to wait until tomorrow, though.
As much as I hate hearing that dragon yell out in pain, I kind of think tomorrow would be better option 2. Side note, do you think it would be worthwhile trying to contact our elephant friend and see if we couldn't get next day delivery of a certain magical artifact?
Well,
Do you have that spell I have?
I have a name, and
I
we could describe him.
I need a little bit more than a name. I need a name and a good description. I need to be familiar with him.
you can give a good
Maybe one of the
description.
tribe's people from Schultz might have a way to contact him. He did do trade with them. You've met them before.
I met the lizard folk who had been in the north for several years. Yeah,
That's what I mean. They did trade with our elephant friend.
do
Maybe they-
you know the name of your elephant friend?
Zanu the Wandering Merchant.
Yes.
Fuck it, Vader. He's a wandering merchant. Has Win ever met Zamu the wandering merchant?
No, you have not. And nothing of Zanu's belongings would suggest to your party members who have met him that they equal to ancient giant relics.
Yeah, but we did trade him an ancient giant relic for
The hammer.
The
Yeah,
gavel of Enrun.
yeah.
It was a giant relic. I'm not gonna say it was ancient.
That might be a freebie from God, just saying, don't
Save-
worry about that
save your
angel
spells.
too much.
Save your spell slots.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, yes, the almighty DM is saying things, but we do have items that were in his possession for a while. Because we all got something.
This is also true.
I mean, all of them are Chult themed.
Yeah, but he did.
I mean-
they were in his possession for a while. Or you might just try and contact him and end up contacting his Ankylosaurus.
I honestly think we're hitting the point where it's best just long rest, and then prepare tomorrow.
Would we have enough to maybe go down and get a drink and then come back up and do a long rest?
That is up to Vader.
That's what you guys want to do. I haven't heard a solid plan, so waiting for that.
You say
I
that
think we're
like we ever
leaning
make
toward-
solid plans.
Yeah.
Going tomorrow, and Billy's fishing to try and see if she can't find a dragonborn at the bar. Because in the back of her mind, she feels incredibly guilty about hearing this poor guy, or dragon, screaming, and she wants to try to ease her mind in the event that she can have someone understand it.
They dealt a fatal wound to me about 5 minutes ago. It was exactly 5 minutes ago that this fatal wound happened. If only someone had come to rescue me 10 minutes ago.
I have failed 2 death saves. I am struggling to stay alive. Leave the dragon to its fate for now.
Okay. Roll me a luck roll, see if you find a dragonborn.
Not bad.
17.
Okay. You find a dragonborn. They are a green dragonborn. They
Male or
are
female?
looks to be male. Although you're not out, overly sure. They're dressed in like a tunic that's pulled over light armor, like chainmail. They have a war mace sitting next to them at the bar, and they look tired and like they don't want to be bothered.
Right. I will go up to the bar, get a drink for myself, and try to get a drink of whatever they're currently having.
You see they're just having just a regular old ale.
I will get them an extra ale. And I will approach and offer them the drink. Good evening. Care to share a drink with me? And she'll set it down.
If you're offering to buy me a drink, I'll take one. Not in the mood for sharing.
No, this one's all yours. I'm not trying to share the drink itself.
I know what you meant. I mean, I'm not in the mood for any company tonight.
If I were to get you another one, could I ask a very minor favor?
Drinks the rest of their ale. Puts their hand on the top of the one that you just brought. Picks it up. Drinks a couple good solid gulps. Sets it down. Wipes off the foam from their fanged maw. Give me a persuasion check.
13.
Don't do favors.
It'd mostly just be for translating something that I can't understand. 2 drinks? And I'll leave you alone.
What do you want?
So, that loud thunder-esque noise, I think it might be a dragon, and I was just wondering if you might know what it was saying.
Not saying anything. It's just a roar.
All right. Sorry to bother you. And she'll wave at the bartender 2 more, and then aim it at him. Thanks for your time.
Keep your nose out of dragon's business. You'll end up getting it ripped off.
Thank you for the advice. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, you as well. Thanks for the drink.
Pay for the
It's your
drinks.
turn.
Make her pay.
I've got the gold. Just how much were you gonna have them be?
7,000 gold per drink.
I don't think that's how that works.
Nah, a couple of silver is fine.
Yeah, lose that couple of silver.
And she'll return to the party and be like, "Well, he's just roaring. There is no discernible words."
Win won't be crass enough to say "I told you so." Just chug, man. I don't think we got anything else left to do. I think it's time.
I will turn in for the
Anybody-
night.
Need any fixing up before we go to bed?
Always. But he's turning in.
I'm good.
Did you say always?
Yeah.
And then what after that? I couldn't understand.
I said always, but I am turning in.
And I said,
So you don't want healing now? All right.
I could
Millie
use it,
will-
but that's entirely up to you.
Billy will slap you with a level 4 healing, cure wounds. It's a sorcery point each to turn those 2s into 8s.
Oh. $29 total?
Yeah.
Helps a lot.
Are you still hurt after that?
A little bit, but not. It's very negligible.
Probably something that you would be able to recover from sleeping off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Millie, before going to bed, will cast Mage Armor and Death Ward on herself with the elongation of those spells via sorcery points.
Okay. How many sorcery points does it take to do that?
1 each.
For elongation?
Hmm.
Or extended spell?
That's what it says. Duration of 1 minute or longer. Extend the sorcery for 1 spell. Or 1 sorcery point. And then for a maximum duration of 24 hours.
Okay. So you're doubling it. So, okay. Cool.
Yep. Her nightly ritual.
Yeah, nightly rich. Okay. Well, it's hard to sleep with the roaring going on. So I need everybody to make me Constitution saving throws as you attempt to sleep through the night. Millie, I'd like you to do yours with disadvantage.
Like a baby. 23.
15.
Oh, I did the recap. I'm a fish for it. Do I get inspiration?
Sure.
I'm gonna burn that inspiration on this roll.
Oh,
God fucking damn it!
Okay.
Oh wait, I rolled a 1.
Reroll that.
It automatically did.
That automatically.
As I don't technically sleep.
Yes.
As
So
I
you
am
need to roll it.
fine.
Renard needs to roll it as well.
Okay.
Stupid trance is useless. Doesn't even get me anything for sleep-based shit that I don't even have any problem
Ooh.
with. 16.
Does 15 pass?
No.
Well, that's going to be a favored by the gods. Really needs her nanites. 20 pass.
All right. Renard does not get sleep. So he is operating with a 1 level of exhaustion.
That could have gone horrifically bad though.
Mm-hmm. Morning dawns of the next day. The sound of the thunder's roar is replaced with the thunder of storm clouds that cause the sky to be a dull and dark gray. Bands of rain, little showers and sprinkles here and there patter the stone and the buildings outside. You wake up, and Millie, you look over to see. Well, whenever you come into contact with Renard, you can see that he has barely slept. And he looks to be haunted. Like his eyes are more sunken and he just seems off. Seems a bit off.
Are you feeling all right?
I had horrible dreams all night. I couldn't get the sound of that creature's roar out of my ear. It's as if I've heard the same sound before.
Back from before you were in my service?
I think so. Everything before meeting you is pretty hazy, but I had dreams last night that seemed to be all too real. I didn't like what I saw or what I did.
What'd you see?
Death. Lots of death.
Never like hearing that.
No. What's worse, it was caused by my own hand. And you see, he looks down at his hands. It all felt too real. I could feel every moment of it. And each time one of those roars cut through my dream, it was like a reminder of a past that I'm not even sure I had.
Millie will put her hand on his. If that was in the past, it's in the past, and you're here with us now. And we'll make sure that kind of fate doesn't happen. Lynn and I are pretty good at keeping people safe.
You see, as you reach out to him, he kind of pulls back. There were so many like you. I killed so many like you.
It'll be all right.
Yeah.
I can take a hit a little bit better than I used to.
I wouldn't dream of harming you in any way. But these dreams unsettle me.
It could just be in a bad dream, sparked up by the unsettling noise. Things like that occur all the time.
He tries to muster a smile. Perhaps you're right. If you would excuse me, my lady, I think I'm just going to go for a walk this morning.
All right, sounds good. Try to be back before we have to leave, and be safe.
I will. And he bows. You see him walk out of the room.
Sleep all right, Win?
You'll see Win has is in deep prayer as I am preparing my spell list for the day, and Chugman is taking mental damage doing this. I am hovering over gentle repose right now, if I need to prepare that or not. So Win will start a little bit, and she'll go, yeah. You think I should prepare something in case someone dies to preserve their body?
Millie will look a little, not disturbed by that, but a little taken aback. And she'll be like, honestly, with the way that dragon was roaring last night, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Even if it's just for him. Or her.
I'm gonna say they for now. Then Win will go, I'm thinking of what we need for the morning. For the day, maybe even.
No, that's fair. I've been kind of out of it, I guess, this morning. I'm worried about Renard. I'm worried about what's about to happen. I'm worried about the dragon.
Feels like today's a prepare revivify day. Wynn will kind of walk up to Millie, give her a bit of a hug. Millie will feel a hand go into the diamond pocket as Wynn grabs the 300 gold diamond.
Something I don't know about?
Well, I figured one of us should have one each. You know, be prepared and all that.
No, that's fair. We have no idea what's going to happen when we go up there.
All this excitement and Ressig is preparing by just doing some push-ups. Fighters. Got nothing else to do.
You guys wake up and you're like, I'm healed! Goku style.
Their egg is just nomming on something that Win made tasty.
I'm gonna prepare Luke when we'll go. I have a little trick that might be able to help us find the dragon once we're there.
Probably a good idea.
Or prepare calm emotions just in case. We have one slot left to fill.
Boy, do I wish, the divine guidance or, a blessing of some sort would last much longer than it does. So that perhaps an extend would be of a benefit. But a minute's just definitely not that long, Even 2. It never really feels like enough.
I agree. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what this meant.
You seem like you need a little bit more time to focus on this. I'll go check in on the others.
Yeah.
And really will go knock on Zurag and Ressik's door and greet them. Good morning. And unusually, awake meant to have her version of her for how early it still is.
Ressig is probably still incredibly hungry from the bloodletting and the chaos of the last couple days, so probably find her down wherever there is food being served with a table full of food that seems like way too much for one person to eat. But she's doing her damnedest to put it all away.
What about Zurag?
He'd probably be right there with her. If there's food served in the morning, he's going to be eating.
Yep.
Strip
Well, he'll
club
pull
food.
up
It's
a
always
chair and...
questionable.
Do I need to order food, or is this going to be enough for... Did you order enough for all of us?
Zarag and Ressig look at each other, snarl at you, and just go back to eating.
Basically.
Really will order. You guys sleep alright?
I slept great.
A little weird, but overall slept good.
Bernard looked like death this morning.
Mm.
Said he has had horrible, horrible nightmares.
You should have them come down here. They have a pretty good breakfast. Not like a hearty meal to make
Gee.
things. Push all
He went
those
for a
feelings
walk.
deep down.
Said he'd be back by the time we had to leave. For certain. Not earlier.
I think it's around this point Win would show up, see them eating this crap food, and just like push it. No, we're preparing the right way today.
The rest of you just like huddling over one plate, eating whatever.
No, you're not eating that crap. You gotta eat this crap.
Which is an incredible amount of food that this spell creates. It's ridiculous to me.
I wouldn't even fit on that table.
It's like all the fucking tables now just are covered with food. People are wondering what the hell's going on.
Why does that have a sound effect too?
You like to have wind chimes in your kitchen, I take it. Don't you have to roll a die to see how many temp hit points we get?
No, you always get a certain amount. I think it's just equal to my proficiency. Now, one can make treats with 1 hour cooking. Equal, and you get proficient temp HP equal to my proficiency. Actually, it's higher because I have a spoon. You guys get 9 temp HP.
Hell yeah.
Because I have a spoon.
I thought it was a sport.
That,
It is a sport.
but it counts as both. That
Yeah,
makes
it's
me just so happy the way you said that.
Look, if we live by 9 HP, I'll feel accomplished today.
Millie will take some of the food and make a sandwich and wrap it up to give to Renard. And then eat.
Okay. Was there anything else you guys would like to do
Did we
or discuss?
Before we go today, I think we should go and discuss with the guards what they plan on doing, if they plan on bringing any sort of offerings or not. I think that's important that we're all on the same page.
Also, is there any should we have any kind of word or phrase when shit goes wrong that we can try and find a way out of it without getting fucked? A safe word, if you will.
Chug's gone, but I was gonna suggest bagel.
No, let's not do that. No bagels.
When we'll kind of think for a moment. And go, well, I'm kind of partial to a banana hammock.
Hmm,
Isn't that a kind of sunscreen?
of course you are.
Banana boat.
Oh. Yeah, banana boat.
Banana
When we'll,
hammock is a man thong.
Mankini, get it right.
A mankini. I was at a high school party one year when I was in high school, and we were hanging out by this river that everybody called Dr. Pepper for some reason. And while like we're all just hanging out talking, these they were seniors at the time, decided to strip down to mankinis, which were firmly thonged up their ass and front flip off the ledge into the river. And as soon as I saw a man ass, I was like, well, it's time to leave this party.
It's like, and the party is over.
Yep.
Yep. I think that's a fair statement.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of the woods, and these fellas are cheeked out. So, you guys meet up with Lionel, and he has two people with him. One is dressed similarly to him, except they have, instead of the spell guard sigils and colors, they have the Silverymoon crest. Lionel will introduce him as the secondary commander, which I guess you could call lieutenant, of the Silverymoon City Guard. His name is Axel. If you want his last name, it's Ildraine. Eldraine. As well as a robed figure who has the crest of the Harpers. He's an older bearded fellow with a balding pate, with just very fine silver hair adorning what little bit of hair he has left on his head.
Imagine Millie sees them and they flash gang signs at each other. I'm joking.
No, he looks like he's so old that like all of his skin is just like sagging. His eyes look almost like cataract over. Yet there is like some semblance of pupil still remaining there. He will be introduced as Orun, Orun. A last name is not given.
Or in Harperman.
Lionel will address you all and introduce you the two groups. This is Orun. He is knowledgeable in many magical artifacts. He has studied under the tutelage of many great wizards and has explored many lost ruins. He should be able to help us in mapping out any ancient locales, possibly give directions on where to find them, as well as speak on what we currently have here that we are willing to offer as trade.
What are you guys willing to offer as trade?
We're going to keep that under wraps until we talk with this countess. The less we all know, the less we risk anybody infiltrating our minds into figuring out something that we don't want them to know.
By chance, do you know anyone that speaks Draconic?
No, is that necessary?
I have reason to believe that thunder noise that we heard last night was a dragon.
A dragon?
I believe it's wounded, and I don't think it's a threat to us.
Giants and dragons are lifelong enemies. If they have a dragon in their imprisonment, that is not our concern.
I'm just curious.
We cannot interfere between dragons and giants. This is a information gathering mission. I
In
am
the
going
event
to
that we did
have.
have a dragon, wouldn't that be worthwhile information?
Would it serve us any purpose to know that why they have this dragon?
If they were riling it up to have it be released in an angry state, potentially.
This could be bad. But interfering with something that does not have to do with us at this current moment when we know little only further puts us in danger. So I ask that you do not act prematurely. Let us attend this meeting, see what information we can gather from the Countess, at least get some sort of visual on what they have to offer in form of defense as an offense. And then we can talk about different scenarios then.
Does anybody else speak dragon? Or not dragon, the giant?
Traffic.
Yes. Orin here is fluent in the ways of giant as well.
Million giant will say, looks like it's you and Mean and Rusik.
Ooh, I'll be lots of help here.
No. You will be a help by just standing guard, keeping an eye open for anything suspicious. We will let Oren here lead conversation. Millie, you are welcome to add anything should it benefit us. But we're going to follow Oren's lead here and try to keep this as peaceful as possible.
In the event that it is necessary, do you think it would be of prudence to bring up the fact that we have an inkling of an idea of an ancient artifact in one of the swamps? If things become hostile, and that's a bargaining chip.
Possibly. If what you say that you found that particular item from a fire giant, that they were searching for it, I do not think this one will have much information, but perhaps I will be wrong.
I'd rather not give them a piece, just point them in a direction. Could be
When we found that object, this castle was there, over the swamp, at a distance, but it was over the swamp.
Oh. Y'all,
They might know about it.
I just learned about this last night too. Didn't y'all say they dropped boulders on a place, a Nightstone?
And took
Yeah.
something.
They took the Nightstone itself, the obsidian obelisk in the center of the town. And then Millie will reach in her bag and pull out a small shard of it. And this is pretty much that was left of it.
That is exactly why we are not going to allow these talks to get any further than just talks. We do not need any aggression. We cannot defend against an airborne enemy. Especially if they possibly have a dragon in their employ.
sound like he was employed.
Either way, it's none of our concern. We're going to speak with this countess, see if we can offer each other some sort of aid in whatever is going on. And if she is indeed true to her word and means us no harm, then hopefully after our discussion, she will leave. And we can focus again on Duke Zalto.
We were so lucky.
Is there anything else?
I'm hoping it stays peaceful and diplomatic. Do y'all have a plan to get out if they turn hostile?
If things turn hostile, we either surrender and hope that they, at the very least, will keep us prisoner, or we fight until we die.
Well, we might have some magic that can at least let us fly away. I'm wanting to just come up with an idea, so...
Well, if you have ways to get us out of there, if things go hostile, you do it. I will. I already have my men and other guards stationed throughout the city just in case we are attacked. But again, our defenses against aerial enemies is not great.
Is Oren a wizard?
He fits the type. He hasn't really said much. He looks like he's asleep. You know when Jafar from Aladdin turned himself into that old dude?
Yeah.
That's what Oren looks like, but older.
He looks like he should have died 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Perhaps it would be prudent of us to have a scroll of Featherfall in case we need to make a quick escape. I could cast that as we were falling.
Yeah, that's a
We
good idea.
actually have one in the magic items. I don't know if we ever used it.
That's fine, and I would like to not have to be using it in the event that we're using it for the
She
city.
got so defensive.
Jeez.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And also, with how many people can one?
If they're
scroll
willing to
get?
pay for it, let them buy us one.
So a scroll is just like a regular spell. I think it's 6 people.
Yeah. So we need more. We need at least one more.
Oren and I could do it if he's also a mage, and I don't
Millie-
know if Wynn can.
Millie, we have 6 people who can't fly and a Millie who can. A scroll will do fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's easy
Right.
enough to gather. They'll gather up a scroll.
Or did I do the math wrong and there's 7 people who can't fly?
There's 7 because Reynard plus 3 of us makes 4, and then 3 of them. Math.
Hold on, tight Wynn.
Hold on there.
Yeah, coming with me.
All right, anything else you guys want to do?
I'm only gonna remember what we need when we get there.
Yeah, the scroll of Featherfall is definite.
Should we maybe offer them anything in friendship, like just general tokens? I don't know if you prepared anything.
We have offerings. Nothing too substantial, but should open the door to peaceful negotiations.
Is the scroll of Featherfall going to be in items?
I can.
It's in the
I
group
can
loot.
make one for you.
Yeah, I know, but they're giving me one
Compendium.
specifically. to
Yeah,
hold
I
on
can-
to
I-
in case of emergency.
I can make one. I can make it for you. Hold on.
That would be lovely.
Did it do it, or did it just add it to your spells? It just added to your spells.
This might sound like a dumb question. We've had some dealings with giants, but usually it ends up being on the other side of a rock or a fist. We've had some minimal experience with conversations. Do you think... I will promise I will mostly keep my mouth shut. But do you think I'm going to be a problem? As I look down and every piece of my armor and equipment is etched with giant runes all over it.
I think if you keep your mouth shut, things might be okay. In fact, they might be intrigued by your use of giant runes.
Hopefully.
So,
I mean, Restig, they do say imitation is the most sincere form of flattery.
Yeah, well. Yes, but...
but maybe to be on the safe side, a cloak to cover any runes.
Oh, I got that. Ressig will pull out one of the crag cat hides that we have that's not even yet completely made into, like, serviceable equipment and just throw it over. Does this work? Probably smells strange.
That'll do for now. If they seem open to discussing it, then feel free to discuss things, but keep it civil.
When am I not civil?
I've only known you for a couple days now, and my first impression of you is that civility is the least of your strong suits.
I might actually take that as a compliment.
Don't.
Well, I'll do my best. I promise. I will give the worst, like,
Yeah.
easiest shit-eating grin that I can.
Yeah, he sighs, but he just he looks up and he says, well, it's too late to turn back now. And you all look up and you see flying down are two of those Aarakocras, but they are leading multiple griffins. They land down at the western gate where you all meet them. They eye over everybody in the party. The Countess awaits you. Shall we ascend?
Is Renard back yet?
Yeah, Renard's with you.
I would have given him the sandwich.
He takes it and puts it in his bag. Thank you.
We eat that now.
Not very hungry, but okay. He shoves it in his mouth, and
Receive
Two of
9
you-
temporary HP.
two of you can get on to a griffin. There are 5 of them, so there should be enough for your entire party. And
I'll hop on with Lion-O.
Just please don't.
And as you get onto these beasts, their wings outstretch, and the Aerococker lift off first. And then, one by one, your griffins begin to take flight. And they follow these Aerococker as you rise up and up and up and up, passing through dark storm clouds. And as you do so, you can feel the cold condensation of soon to be falling rain just blanket over you for a quick moment as you ascend past the clouds. And hovering there, as you do so, you see a gigantic stone castle. A tower, or like a guard house, stretches out this long stone bridgeway that connects to the castle proper. You see 3 conjoined towers that are all made of smoothly mortared stone. The central tower itself is the largest, and has a slender tower rising out from its top. And you are led to this guardhouse that extends from it. And as you land, you're beckoned off of your griffin, which take to the air as soon as you dismount them. And standing there waiting for you is this cloud giant man. He introduces himself as Crisaro, the Castellan, to the Countess Sansory. And he speaks out with a booming but airy voice. Welcome to Lynn Armal. The Countess awaits. Shall we? And 2 27-foot tall doors open, and you can just feel the air rushing in as you stare out at this long bridge that connects to the castle proper. And as you begin to walk across it, you feel so very, very small. You can see that elegance is shown in everything, from the articulate stonework to the gardens that seem to permeate some of the levels of this castle. As you walk forward, your meeting with Countess Sansory awaits. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Well,
You should have stormed in.
congratulations, everyone. We're doing great so far.
I mean, we didn't
Thank
get
you.
immediately squished.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Well, you just got here. There's always time. But thanks to our audience watching on Twitch. Thank you to my players for being who you are. And thank you to me for being awesome.
Like I said at the beginning,
Humble
our humble beginnings.
DMs.
Humble DMs. We will pick this up next Sunday, and we will see where our meeting takes us. Join us. Invite your friends. Invite your enemies, and we'll talk shit about them for you. You know. But whatever you do, just keep stopping by, cause we love you.
Stay nerdy.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Hey,
night.
guys.
Good night.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a very important thing that I should be doing right now.
Greeting?
Yes.
Grab your torch and pitchforks.
Yeah.
Yep. We're gonna go kick that ogre out of its swamp. Grab your torches and pitchforks.
Let them know a little disorder sent you.
Little disorder. Be
Yes.
more specific, because somebody stole our name a little bit. They are disorderly dice. We are disorderly decisions. Let them know we're the real one, the real deal. Let's see. Somebody
Yeah,
we
go
haven't
over
done
there
yet.
and say poo on you.
Let's go
Don't give
with
him any context.
Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Let's see what goes on.
We raiding.
Dungeon of the Mad Maze, they're having fun.
We'll see. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Good night.